a lot of people who didn't vote Labour in the last election. Some of them voted Tory. That's a different challenge. In the first instance, how will you tempt back people who defected to the Liberal Democrats? Because at one point it looked as if that could be something of an exodus. It wasn't,
yes,
but it still matters.
I mean, in voters, I think there was still, quite huge numbers of voters that left the Labour Party to both the Liberal Democrats or the Greens. And there was a huge amount of talk before the general election around progressive alliances, and that's becoming a tiny bit of a theme of this. But all I would say is that I'm in the business of trying to govern. We have to win elections in order to do the things that we want. And so for all those voters, Labour Party members even, who have left and felt that they had to vote Green or Liberal Democrat or even leave the party, I would really encourage those people to come back, rejoin the Labour Party or join for the very first time. Because with regard to progressive politics, the Labour Party is still the only force, in my opinion, always has been the greatest vehicle for social change that our country has ever had. But it is now really the only force that can take on Boris Johnson and beat Boris Johnson and beat the kind of sort of insular, nationalistic, as opposed to international sort of rhetoric that we've seen. So I would really encourage anyone who left the Labour Party for the first time, didn't vote Labour, or has felt for a while that we weren't speaking to their values, to rejoin the Labour Party and give us a chance, because governing and changing things, it's going to need everybody.
So, again, in the world you inhabit, because a lot of people would respond to what you've just said by talking about the electoral system and proportional representation, but you would say to them, well, let's jump off that bridge when we come to it.
I mean, Boris Johnson has a majority of 80. It's going to be that's going to be my strong and stable, I feel. I'm going to say over and over again, Boris Johnson has a majority of 80, and that has consequences. And so conversations about electoral reform, conversations about progressive alliances, conversations even about what goes on in the sort of federal system in Scotland, our hands are tied until we can win a general election. And so we need people to rally around the progressive forces that can challenge that. It's as simple as that. I don't like it. It is what it is.